Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dee, ba-da-dum-bum-party. Zabadim-ba-do. Oh, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a really good mood because we've been making some incredible progress. I've got awesome viewers, and we are back again. Hello, travelers of the internet! Welcome back to Guardian Studios, or if you are new to the channel, hey there, and welcome to ya. My name is JGuard01, and I am your host, your guide, and your humble bard into the world's virtual and fantastical. And I am very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience here on the YouTube channel. We are back again in the world of Galabor, my friends, where we, as you may expect, have a lot to do, and we need to get the ball rolling as fast as we can. Hello, Leo and Shadowcalypse. Good to see you both. Glad you can make it to the stream. Hope you're both doing well today, or tonight, if it's night for you. And if you're not, hey, I hope the stream makes your day or night a little bit better. Yeah, Shadowcalypse was admittedly quite fast on the draw there. I'm actually kind of impressed. I wonder if Shadowcalypse was waiting for my stream to boot up. Just that eager to post the rules. I mean, if that's the case, then Shadowcalypse, my goodness. That was fast. Either way, appreciate you posting the rules, my friend. And Leo, I appreciate you wanting to be able to post the rules. So, hey, thank you for doing that when you're able to be here. Ah, I wondered. Alright, so what are we doing tonight? Some of you may be asking. Well, what we're going to be doing is what you see in the title. We are going to be stocking a pantry. First, though, we've got to actually build the pantry. We got to dig out a space to put in a pantry, which is in and of itself going to have a couple of extra rooms attached to it, more than likely. I've been doing a little bit of thinking, and I kind of think I want to try to move our crops, or at least what little crops we've got going on outside. I kind of want to move them indoors, so that I know for sure they are safe and secure. I want to be sure that I don't have to fight off any mobs to be able to get my food. That's something that would drive me crazy. If I had to fight for my food, that would not make me happy. Not in the slightest. If I have to fight off monsters to get to my crops, something ain't right, and something needs to change. So what's going to change is we're going to set up a pantry, and then in the back we're going to set up a garden chamber, I think. Hey Ryan, good to see ya. Hey there Enya. Glad you can make it to the stream, bro. How you doing? How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? I hope so. I sincerely hope that everybody's doing good today or tonight, whichever one it is for you. Or if you're not, hey, again, hope the stream makes everything a little bit better. Oh no, you're doing rubbish? You're feeling rubbish, Ryan? Well, that's no good. What's got you feeling like rubbish? What's got you feeling that way, huh? Oh, you're welcome. I'm not against asking by any measure. But whatever's got you down, man, I really hope that it turns around and that it does so soon. Real stinking soon. Zip! Does this chest have any room left in it? Yeah, I'm kind of just shoving stuff into chests at this point, just to get it all corralled. That's the whole goal here, is just to corral the stuff. Stuff and nonsense and everything in between. We just accumulate so much from digging this kind of build. I guess in a way I've kind of done myself a shallow bunker, almost. Instead of like a classic hobbit hole, but at the same time it's still very much a hobbit hole. It's kind of weird, isn't it? That it kind of is, kind of isn't. But you know what? I'm liking the build. I am. I'm enjoying it. It's a good build. It's a good base. It's gonna treat us well. Hey, Ryan. Ryan. Let me go ahead and say, right here and now, dude, don't give up. If YouTube's something you really want to do, you keep at it, man. You make good stuff. You do really cool stuff. And people enjoy it. They truly do. I can tell you for sure. They like what you do. Maybe what you need is to take a break from doing as much of it as you are doing. Or take a couple of days and just detox. Give yourself a break. And then come back and see if you feel like doing it. Also, thank you for the compliment on the house. I do like it too. I like what I've been building so far, and I intend to keep building it. Because it has been fun working on this hobbit hole. It's a lot bigger than I was originally intending to do, but you know what? I like it. Besides, it's not as if we're actually building it for short stacks. Short stacks. Sorry about that. I say that sometimes as like a joke to myself. But, yeah. I like what I've been building. It's been fun. And I'm hoping it'll continue to be fun. Hello, JBJB! Welcome, welcome, welcome! Welcome back to the channel! Good to see you. Hope you're doing alright today, or tonight, whichever one it is for you. Hope you enjoy the session, my friend. How are you doing? Doing alright? Doing good? Doing not so good? Doing somewhere in between? Let us know. Hey, there's Ellison. Ellison, the chicken jockey Hamilton, hath returned. My goodness. And she's jumping right into trying to blow up my villagers again. Well, hope you enjoy blowing up that copy of them. As if I'm gonna let you have access to the originals. No, sir. No? Very funny, Ellison. Please don't do that. Don't try to blow up the real ones. Please just do not try to blow up the real ones, okay? I need those trades. I need those trades to be able to do half the stuff that I do. If I don't have those trades, it's no good for anybody. Oh. Yeah, I would think about it before making any kind of final decisions there, Ryan. And I will say this, you never know, you may decide you want to take a hiatus from uploading or doing any kind of content on YouTube, and then later you decide that you want to come back. I say, keep your options open, buddy. Keep your options open. Because you never know, you may want to come back. Or maybe what you need is a change of content. Whether it be the type of content, the means of providing the content to your viewers, who knows? It could be something as simple as that. So think. Take your time. Don't rush into any decisions. Think it through. Think it through for a while. And again, the main thing I would say is whatever you do, don't delete the channel. Keep the channel around somehow. And if you decide you want to do some uploads here and there, or you want to do streams, or you want to do other stuff, you still got the option to be able to do that with a channel that's got people still subscribed to it, you know? The biggest advice I can give anybody is don't count yourself out. Ever. Ellison, just please don't try to blow up the real villagers. Okay? Please. I need those villagers. Alright, man. Hey, that's good. I'm glad to hear that, Ryan. I'm glad to hear that you're definitely going to keep the channel running. That's a good thing. That's a good move right there. How big has this room gotten? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So 11 by 9, that's a little big. But then I plan on doing chests and barrels along the sides, so kinda makes sense that it would be a little bit long. Just a little bit long, you know? Just to give us some room, give us some space to work with. But I think that's big enough room. Actually, come to think of it, I might need to make it just a little bit wider at the back. Because I was thinking about having this room have 2 other rooms connected to it directly. One leading off to gardens, one leading off to backup meat supply. Yeah, you heard me right, backup meat supply. I'd stylize it after like a meat locker. But inside there'd be a whole bunch of cows and pigs. Gotta be able to restock my food somehow. And eventually it'd be nice to actually put these animals that are up here, take just a handful of each of them and put them in a barn of some kind. Except the sheep. I don't know what I'm gonna do about the sheep. There are so many of these stinkers. Yeah, I would say that's probably a good idea, Ryan. I'd say that's a good idea. Take a siesta. Take a hiatus. Take an extended... Take however long a hiatus you feel like you need to from the uploading. And just take a step back from uploading content as much as you were. Because it is very likely that what you need is a good solid break after pushing so hard. Because I mean, every other time you were here on this or on my streams, you were mentioning that you were doing an upload or something, or that you had to head out and do something or other. And I'm telling you, pushing yourself to work that much, that hard, all the time is not good, my friend. A break is good. A break is good every now and then. Don't get me wrong. Pushing yourself to work hard is a good thing here and there. But there is such a thing as burnout. And the last thing you want to do is burn yourself out. So when you feel it's starting to come on, you've got to take care of yourself. It's like the old song goes. You can't please everyone, you gotta please yourself. Or however it goes. However the song goes, the point is that you've got to be able to take care of yourself every now and then. Uh-huh. There you go. Yeah. This is good time. This is a good time to take a little pause, take a step back, take a deep breath, and figure out a schedule that's not going to push you so hard. Pushing yourself real hard to get a lot of stuff out real fast is good and all, but if what you do is a lot of uploading, that for sure is going to burn you out fast. My own advice, and you can take this with or without a grain of salt if you want to, take a break, take a step back, give yourself some time to breathe. And if you're starting college soon, then you definitely need that break. Because let me tell you, college... if what you are going to experience is anything like what I had to experience, What I had to experience was light compared to how you're probably gonna start. How fortunate for me, Ellison. Hey, you're welcome, Ryan. You're welcome. Yeah, there is nothing wrong with taking a step back and taking a few days or a week of break for yourself. There is never anything wrong with taking a break for your mental and psychological, which are basically the same thing, for your mental health. Think of it like this. You're taking care of your mental health. If that goes, where are you going to be? You don't want anything to happen, and you don't want to overtax yourself, push yourself too hard, and then fall apart. Because then it will not be good. So take a break. Take 5. Take a load off. Take a day trip. See some sights. Take a chill pill. Take a little vacay from whatever constitutes work for you every now and then. You can't push yourself to be doing everything all at once. You try to push yourself too hard, you're gonna break. It's like trying to bend bamboo. Sooner or later, either it's gonna break or you're gonna break. Don't let it be you that breaks. Sometimes you gotta give a little bend. You gotta take a little break. Take a little step back. Take a step back. Take a deep breath. In the nose, out the mouth, and all that. And just chill for a little while. There's never any harm in that. Yeah, I wouldn't go outside right now. But when the storms pass, when the weather calms back down, when it's clear to go outside again, I recommend getting a little fresh air. And outside of that, I recommend a little time for rest. A little time to clear your mind. Clear your head. Let go of all the stresses and crud. Oh, crud. 2 weeks of storm? Okay, then, my next suggestion: find some good movies or books that you haven't watched or read in a while, and binge watch. Well, not exactly binge watch, but basically take this time to treat yourself. If you're feeling like you're getting drained from doing your uploads and stuff, take a break from. My recommendation is take a break from them. Take a chill period. Rest. Clear your mind, recuperate, and get yourself prepped up for dealing with college next week, since you said you're starting it up next week. The channel will be here once you know what else is going on with your life. And that kind of advice kind of goes for everybody out there. You got something that's getting you stressing out. You got stuff you're trying to do that you're starting to feel like you can't handle it. Maybe it's about time you took a little break. Take a step back. Relax. Take a deep breath. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And just clear the mind. Think. just really stop and think. No stress, no fuss. If you're able to go outside and take a breath of fresh air, take a breath of fresh air. If you can't, then do the next best thing. Put away the things that are stressing you out. Just push your chair away from where those things are. Lean back. Close your eyes and say to yourself, it's all good. It's all good. See? Because the more you let yourself stress about something, the more it's going to be a problem for you. The more you stress about something, the more stressful it becomes. If you don't take a little time to step back and think, if all you do is sit there looking at the problem, all you're going to see is the problem. That problem ain't going to change. That workload you got sitting over on the desk, that's not going anywhere until you do it. And as long as you don't got a deadline hanging over your head, like immediately, you got nothing to be so stressed out over. It's still going to be there when you've taken a little break. So take a break. Take a breath. You don't do yourself or anybody else any good if you burn yourself out. Okay? Okay. Sorry to break off onto this long-winded tangent about all this, but that's just something that I really feel like not enough people hear that kind of stuff. There you go, Ryan. There you go. Exactly. Yeah, I seriously feel like not enough people get told this kind of thing. And even fewer are actually given the chance. Even fewer people that are told this are given the chance to really do it. That it actually is for your benefit to take a step back from things every now and then. And not focus on them at all. That sometimes what you really need is a detox period. A little bit of time where you're not worrying about that thing you're worried about. I mean, yeah, that stuff's still going to be waiting for you when you come back to it. Oh, jeez. Thanks, Ryan. I guess. Now, I will say, I don't claim to be a master of all things. I don't claim to be a knower of everything. I sure as heck don't got everything all figured out. But I don't think there's really much of anybody out there who does. And those that do, they are very few and far between. And sometimes even they probably get stressed the heck out. Sometimes even they need to take a moment to detox from things that stress them out. You gotta stop and remember, nobody out there is perfect. Nobody out there is perfect. We're all just marching ever onward, ever forward, trying to figure out where we are in life, where we want to go with our lives, what we want to do with them. In a way, it's kind of like Minecraft. You don't know what you're going to do until you start doing it. I mean, when you first enter a world, yeah, maybe you've got a plan. When you get to the next stage of your life, maybe you've got some ideas what you want to do. But you don't know what life's going to throw at you. You don't know what the seed's going to be like when you first start a new Minecraft world. You got no clue. All you got is a dream and thoughts. And sometimes it can be overwhelming. Sometimes what you need to do is take a step back. Take a step back, let go of those things that you're stressing about doing, and just breathe. And before you know it, you just might start to see things in a different angle. And sometimes that's all you need. Take a step back, look at things not from the same angle you've been staring at them from, but look at them from a different angle. You know? And just don't forget that one little bit of information that everybody out there ought to remember, in my opinion. And understand that that's just my opinion. Nobody is perfect. Nobody has it all figured out from the start. Nobody knows exactly what's coming. All any of us can ever do is just take what's coming, the best that we can, and make the best of it. And if anybody ever tells you, oh, I got everything figured out, remind yourself, no, they don't. They just think they do. They think they do. I mean, you don't have to burst their bubble about it, but just remind yourself, they only think they do. They can't be sure of that. Nobody can. All you can do is hope. Plan the best you can. Prepare for if things go sideways, best you can. And remember, everybody deals with this. Everyone has to accept this. Life is chaos. It's messy. Every time you turn around, just when you think you got something figured out, a monkey wrench could get thrown in the gears. So, it's not perfect. And that's the beauty of it. Everything changes. Everything can change. What was good one moment can become sour the next. But just as true is that something that was really, really bad can become something good. Just gotta look at it from different angles. Gotta stop and take a breath every now and then. Look at things from different angles. And just accept that, hey, all things considered, I'm doing pretty good. That's what you gotta do. Remind yourself, I'm still here. I'm still breathing. I'm still kicking. I ain't done yet. I still got some time. Alright? You just remind yourselves of that, alright? Every now and then. Take a moment. Clear the mind. Now I've kind of gone off on a major tangent here, but I think you guys get the drift at this point. More than. Again, sorry that I went off on that tangent like that, but I really do feel like sometimes not enough people say that kind of stuff. Happy to hear it, Ryan. Alright, do I have any lanterns anywhere to speak of? I don't know if I do. Honestly, I don't think I do. That's not good. But if I don't have any, I can go get some from the librarian, so I'm not too worried about it. Go ahead and put these in here. Again, my plan for this room is that this is basically going to be the pantry. This is where I'm going to have a bunch of food stored up. Most of it uncooked. And we're just going to have it all in there. We're going to move our crops indoors. We're going to move them into one of these two rooms back here. One of these is going to be for the animals. One of them is going to be for crops. Oh, jeez. Hey, you stay safe, Ryan. You stay safe. You keep a phone close by in case you got a call for help or anything if something goes sour, okay? Hey, you got somewhere in your house that you can duck and cover if something really rough is coming? If you do, you make sure you can get to there fast if you're not already there, okay? Please. Number one thing you can do for yourself and for me is make sure that you're staying safe. Make sure, above all else, that you're safe. That's part of the whole real life must come first thing. Alrighty? Please make sure to do that. Please make sure you do that. You know, I actually like that I did this chamber like this, because it's kind of like I'm trying to make this be the central hub to the whole house. Which it kind of is, outside of the mines. Outside of the mine situation, it pretty well is. So what I'm thinking is barrels along the walls up top, chests along the walls on the bottom, same over here. This house, you mean this house that I'm working on? By all means, I would gladly do that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea, Ryan. That is not a bad idea at all. Especially once this thing's finished. Once it is finished, I am most definitely going to do a world tour. I'm definitely going to do a house tour. I would love to be able to do stuff like that. Hopefully by then I can find some way to furnish it. I really wish that we had furniture add-ons that were as good a quality as things like the Macaw's furniture mod for Java Edition, or more of the style I'm used to, Mr. Crayfish furniture. I don't know if any of you guys even know who Mr. Crayfish is. He was doing YouTube content, doing modding work for Java. And he still does some of his mods. He still keeps up some of his mods. But the dude made a couple of really awesome mods for Java Edition. I wish we had a furniture mod as good a quality, or excuse me, a furniture add-on as good a quality as stuff like Mr. Crayfish did, or does. Yeah, that's the one problem I have. Anything that is decent quality is all stuck in the shop, in the marketplace, on Bedrock Edition. I understand they're trying to make a buck. They're trying to make a buck there. I'm sorry, but it does bug me sometimes that all the add-ons and stuff that are actually good are all stuck behind a paywall. Call it crazy if you want to, but sometimes it does bug me that pretty much all the really high-quality ones seem to be the ones that get stuck behind paywalls. But it is true. There is stuff there. I may have to take a look and see what is there that falls under furniture in a search. Because I tell you, I would love it if I could actually stock this place up with really good quality looking furniture, instead of just having to settle for imagination. Wait, what? Oh, dude, you don't have to do that. I mean, You would actually do that? I didn't even know you could do that. I mean, that is real dang thoughtful of you, man, but... Wow. Wow. That is... That's unexpected. Hey, you know what? I need to get this coal and this ore out of here. It's starting to clog up these chests. Wow, man. If you could see my face right now, I am like speechless that... Wow. Ow. Ugh. Can't say no when that happens, when I start coughing like that. For the record, I am okay. For the record, I am okay. Just throat. Happens now and then. There. Do we have anything in here to grab? No. How about anything else in here? Just the lapis, and I actually want to keep that there for right now, because it's been doing just fine there. Alrighty, man. Alright, let me put this stuff in here. There we go. Alright, those things are now put away. Grab these back out. Alright. Barrels. 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 There might be some barrels in the chests out here. Hang on. Every other time I turn around, I've got to remind myself that I've got workstations out here. And barrels are a workstation, and we do indeed have some. Oh! You know where else has some? The trial chamber. Except I don't necessarily want to take my allays in there. They could get killed. Wow. I mean, okay, man. Wow. Yeah, I think I may need to take the items off of my allays before I go anywhere, because they are definitely trying to follow me, and as much as I'd like to take them with me, I don't want to risk that the breeze or a stray shot from a from one of those other creatures might... The bogged, that's what they're called. I don't want to take a chance that the bogged might injure my allays. So I think we're actually going to get these guys unloaded of their items and leash them to a fence. And I say we're going to take their items away, because if we don't take the items, they'll just continue to wander. They'll keep trying to come after us if we don't take the items away. That's one thing that kind of bothers me. Allays, you can't legitimately tame. What you can do is you can give them an item and they'll choose to follow you, so long as they have an item on them. But once that item is gone, they don't follow you anymore. They don't care. That kind of bothers me. And yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay, Ryan. Alright, I know I saw some barrels back in the trial chamber. Want to say I probably put a few inside of others. Let's head for the trial chamber and see if we can't get some more barrels. You know what? I should bring the ones that we just had with us. I should bring some of the ones that we just had with us as a filter so that I pick up any new ones we find. Because I definitely want to get as many barrels as I can, now that I think about it. Any chests or barrels we can collect from the trial chamber, that'll save us barrels that we would have to craft otherwise. And, of course, it is raining. Another thing we're going to do is take some trial keys with us. We might be able to get ourselves a few tidbits from some of the vaults. Who knows? We might even get a couple of diamonds. Yay! That's good, Ryan. That is very good. That's a relief. You know, one day I kind of hope I can really learn how to do some serious nether portal connectivity work. Because I would love it if I could have a proper nether highway that shortens the distance between point A and point B as much as possible with different things. I have literally never been able to figure out how to make nether portals work like that. To make it where you can have like a nether portal hub kind of thing. I've never been able to figure out how people are able to do that. I look at that kind of stuff and I'm just like, huh? Like, I'm that guy that's just sitting there looking at it, staring at it, trying to figure out this, that, and the other thing. Wait, you understand nether portal stuff, Ryan? Oh my gosh, that would be awesome if I could learn that kind of stuff at some point. I know that nether portals have to be within a certain distance of one another to make sure they don't try to connect with one another across dimensions and all that, but I've never been able to figure out all the ins and outs of making that stuff connect. Because it just gets overwhelming trying to figure out the technical side of Minecraft. And unfortunately, that one feels like it relies very heavily on the technical side. Not exactly my forte. Not exactly my forte at all. Is my LA still following me? Yes. I don't mind taking one LA with us into the trial chamber. I wish... I have wanted this so badly ever since I realized these guys can only ever hold one kind of item. I have wished since, I don't know when, that allays could be given something that could hold multiple items, and took it as a sign of, okay, I'm supposed to get everything that I can, no matter what it is, to fill this up, and then pass it back to my keeper. The keeper being the player that gave them whatever they're holding, you know? Like, if you give them a bundle, and the bundle's got, like, torches and carrots in it, it'd be nice if the allay would take that as, okay, I'm supposed to go look for anything that matches what is inside of this bundle. It'd be nice if the allay had a function like that. It's kind of like how the copper golem, as they've reworked it, is going to have this function to pull stuff out of the copper chest that it bonded to, or out of any copper chest that it finds within its radius. Go find a chest that has whatever that item is, and stick it in there, you know? How is there... There was a stinking glow squid in my dungeon room. In my grinding room. Huh? That was unexpected. Here we go again. Uh-oh. Did not mean to break that. cool, we got another trial key. Alright, where is the silverfish? I hear that he's moving around, I just don't see him. Oh, he's up top. Ow. Well, dagnabbit. What the? I really don't like fighting these guys. I don't know anybody that does like fighting them, though. Alright, where's the last one? That's what I thought. There's no other stone blocks around here for them to pass into. I mean, that they can gain access to, right? Where is that last silverfish? I can't find them. I seriously don't know where he is. Where? Oh! Found him! He must have gone down the hallway. There we go. That's the last guy. Chicken. Are you kidding me? Poison arrows? That's my prize? Wow. I feel so special to have received these. I do. I feel so special to receive poison arrows. It's like the game knows exactly what I want. Note my sarcasm. Stinking game decided to give me something that I have no need of right now. Alright, here they come. The Bogged. Oh shoot, I'm using the wrong sword! I brought the sharpness sword! I brought the sharpness sword, not the smite sword. Whoops. Oh, I can't believe I made that mistake. I brought the wrong sword to this battle. Huh. We've been here before. Oh yeah, this cave is right next to the... Yeah, okay. That actually makes a whole lot of sense now that I think about it. Alright, I need to put a bunch of this stuff away. Out of the way, because it is just clutter. Somewhere along the way, I gotta get rid of this bow that got dropped into my inventory. Because I don't need a bow. I've got a great bow back at my house. Yay! Another trial key! Kinda wish I had some ominous bottles so I could see what I could get from the ominous vault. That's the best way I can come up with to refer to it, because I don't know what it's actually called. Ooh, wind charge! And now it goes into hibernation for a while. Oh, that was an ominous bottle. Darn it, I think it just gave me the wrong things. Oh, then again, it might have just given me some really nice things. Gave me a couple emeralds. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. No, I'll take emeralds. Oh yeah, I like emeralds. I do not, however, like eggs. I will not take eggs. You can keep the eggs. And yeah, I made a boo-boo. I made a big mistake. I brought the wrong sword. I've got most of what I'm going to face in here is undead. And I didn't think to swap swords before coming here. Because most of the mobs that we've been finding in here each time we visited were the undead. Don't need that, and I don't need that. So with most of what we found in here being the undead, that kinda throws a wrench in the gears to a degree. I mean, I can still take them on with what I've got, but we've all seen my smite sword, it eats through the bog to like nothing. It's like it chews them up and spits them out. So, I would rather use that than sharpness. Diamond? Ominous bottle? Darn it. Darn it! Oh! Yes! Ominous bottle. Good. Good. Because I want to see what happens. Can I drink the Bad Omen? Can I get Bad Omen and then activate this thingy? Uh-oh. Oh! Oh, what the? Oh, I'm scared now. What is happening around here? What? What is happening? I have never had this happen before. What is happening? Ow! What? Ow! Stop doing that! Just get down here already, darn it! I really don't understand what just happened. Seriously, does anybody know what just happened to me? What is this new form of bad omen that I've gained? I don't understand it. I don't know what it means. Hang on. Settings. There is supposed to be a keybind that if I assign a button to it, it'll make it so that I can see what my potion effects are. Mob effects. Open notifications. Mob effects. It's up. Trial omen. Okay, what in the world makes Trial Omen a thing? What is the deal with Trial Omen? What is the deal with Trial Omen? Do I have to do so many of these? Oh, shoot. Oh, what is that? Oh, that's that effect that... It's an effect that spawns in slime. Oh, wow. We just got an even better key. Ominous trial key. Oh, I get it. I get it. I get how it works. Basically, if you complete the trial... Okay. Yep. Yep, I understand now. I understand. You come to a trial chamber with bad omen. You trigger... Wow, that is a really good... Wait, that's a diamond hell... Holy Toledo! That's a diamond helmet! With... Thank you! Thank you! Thank you, Bugged! They just gave us a really awesome power boost. What'd it give us? Baked potatoes. That ominous trial key. Chainmail chestplate with Prot 4. Okay, yeah, that's what it is. It basically is pitting you against the toughest of the tough. It pits you against enhanced versions of the mobs that are normally spawned from the trial spawners. It makes them all spawn in much harder enemies for you to fight. That's what it is. That is cool. I like that. Okay. Jagar just learned something. And then the ominous trial key is used on the ominous vault. Nice. What do we get? What'd we get? Wind burst? Oh man. Flow banner pattern. Bad Omen 5. Oh my gosh. It's basically saying come back another time. Oh my gosh. Okay. That is really, really cool. I like the trial chamber even more now. I wasn't sure I liked the trial chamber, but I like the trial chamber. When I first learned about trial chambers, I was not sure I was going to like them so much. Now I know for sure that I do like them. Because that is crazy cool. You know what? Let's go to the other chambers. There's another chamber where we can go crazy. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. That chamber that I left earlier. The one that I said had... the one with all the bogged spawners in it. Going up. I was hesitant to do it, but not anymore. I want to do it now. I want to. I want to challenge them. I want to face them down, and I want to earn whatever I can from this while we've got it. Because this is not an opportunity I want to squander. Did it. Steak. Gives me a couple steak. Okay. That's cool. Not particularly useful, but it's cool. Oh, the banner pattern can't be stacked. Oh, that's unfortunate. Gotta clean up my inventory as best I can. Because we're going for another round. We're going for the next one. There's another spawner up here. Feather falling. That's a diamond chest plate! Oh, shoot! That wind gust just triggered the other two. We've got way more going on now than I was ready for. Okay, hold on. Oh, this is not good. I am poisoned. I have so many things going on right now. Where's the last guy? I see him. I see him. Ominous key. That's what I needed. My gosh, those guys were going nuts. Oh, I can't activate this. Okay, yeah. That's what I thought was happening. At first, I was just getting swarmed by, slime to the point that I couldn't see what was happening. And then I... Yeah, kind of! And yeah, hey Ryan, I didn't realize you guys weren't, wow. So, any of you guys, ever gone up against trial chambers with Bad Omen? If you ever decide you want to try it, have fun, because it's, it's chaos. It is intense. It is intense, especially if you happen to be in the wrong chambers when stuff starts going crazy. Because stuff goes crazy real fast. I am not even kidding. I am so fortunate that these didn't get triggered. Oh my gosh, that would have been so bad. Yeah. You come to a trial chamber with Bad Omen, it's going to give you an effect called, it's going to give you this effect, Trial Omen, if you go near a thing. This thing. I want to say, if you go into a trial chamber with Bad Omen, you're going to get Trial Omen, and then any trial spawners that you go near are going to unleash enhanced mobs. Everything is powered up. They are all powered up and they are all coming after you. There's random potion effect clouds coming around from every which way you turn. It is, it is hectic, to say the least. And you know what? I like it. I love it. I kind of wanted some more of it. What'd you give me? What are these? Arrow slowness. Well, that's not anything particularly great. Density 1? Wow, this is giving me garbage payoffs. What was I going... What did I do all that for? That's kind of how it makes me feel. What was I doing all that for? Oh, don't get me wrong, I know exactly what I originally came in here to get, but... Those enchantments are junk. Nice thing is it gave me a Prot 4 chest plate and a Prot 4 helmet. Both diamond with armor trim. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this stuff. Look at that. That is so cool. I gotta come back to these places more often. If there's a chance of getting diamond armor from trial chambers by getting stuck with the trial omen effect, oh baby, I am definitely coming back to this kind of place more often. You just wait and see. We may have to have a session where we do nothing but run these places for the sake of trial omen, and the prize is to be won. But we may wait until I have an actual fully powered up armor set, cause yeah, that was a little difficult to a degree. That was kind of harsh. I'm a little concerned that these spawners might be no longer working, though. Because they've dimmed. It feels like they dimmed even more than they usually do. See, here's another ominous vault. I kind of wish I could go up against whatever it could spawn in, if it can spawn in anything. But I think we're gonna call it good. I think we're gonna say that we've done well here. We'll have to come back another time and see if these trial chambers are back up and running. Where did my allay go? I had an allay with me that followed me in here. I didn't exactly want him to, but he did. I hope he's okay. I hope we didn't, like, lose him. I hope he didn't die, is what I'm saying. If he did, then... ouch. Well, I mean... we've got, what, 7 more allays back at the base? I can clone one, and we'll have another, but... That was fun! I did not know that trial chambers had this other power to them. I started to wonder, did the ominous bottle, did Bad Omen have anything to do with this place? Because it occurred to me, it occurs to me right now, actually, when you drink the Bad Omen bottle, when you drink ominous bottles, they give you Bad Omen. But I remember one time I went to do a raid after drinking one. I popped the bottle of the ominous bottle, and the next thing I knew, there was this weird thing coming up saying that I had a different effect. And I looked, and I think it was another form of omen. Like, there's now 2 specific strands of omen that are not just Bad Omen. One of them is obviously Trial Omen, and the other is whatever omen triggers the raid. If that's accurate, then that's kind of cool. That is awesome. But this definitely tells me that these the trial chambers are even more interesting than I realized. I thought okay, trial chambers, they've got the vaults, they've got the trial spawners. Run through, loot the spawners, use the keys if you get them, and then head out. I wondered what the deal was with those other vaults, the ones that regular keys don't open. I didn't realize there was like a special key that you had to earn. Now that I know, oh baby, I am going to be trying to earn those constantly. And this just gives me another reason to go farm mending at the villagers, because, dude, we just got a free set, a free pair of diamond equipment pieces, a chest plate, and a helmet. Now, technically, this does not change anything on the diamond armor thing. I didn't craft that diamond helmet, so I still can't buy them from villagers per my rules on this world. My rule for Galabor when it comes to armor has been this: I may not buy diamond armor from a villager unless I have crafted that kind of diamond armor before. Tools as well. And that's a rule I want to stand by strictly. Also, I think we did lose that allay that we brought with us. Poor little fella. He served us well, though. He served us well. He did us a great service. And his sacrifice will not have been in vain. We got so much good stuff out of that place. I went there hoping maybe I'd get some diamonds. Who knows? Maybe I'll even get the heavy core. I didn't get the heavy core, but I got so much else that I was not expecting to get. I'm good with what I got. I am seriously good with it. There it is. I knew there were some planks here. We're going to take the stuff inside. I want to spread out what we just collected, so we can really see what we just got. Because we also picked up a bunch of mob drops there. One of the big ones being a bunch of slime. I mean, that seemed like a big deal, but it is. Because slime, we need that for sticky pistons. And we're bound to need that for something. We're bound to need those for stuff. We got some emeralds. We got an iron ingot. But the big prizes are obviously the 2 diamond armor pieces. I am going to need to get mending for these immediately, because that chest plate has means I can guarantee prot 4 on anything I want to throw it on. We also have the flow banner pattern. That feels like something that would be rare and hard to get. Nice bonus. We got a bunch of bones, arrows of 2 different kinds. And we've got another ominous bottle. So if we decide we want to go back and see if that place will reactivate those spawners in that manner for us, we can do so. Because I don't know if they reactivate in that same way. I'm not even sure if they'll reactivate right now. Because thing is, we didn't go through the whole chamber. There was more. There were more spawners in there somewheres. We did not go through everything that was in there, in those trial chambers. I was honestly too scared to go in towards where the breeze spawned in. Because who knows how much chaos that could cause. Especially since most of those also had bogged or zombies in this, ready to spawn in the same chambers. If we triggered too many of those spawners, we could have been cooked. Because I didn't have the right sword for fighting the undead. I had brought my sharpness sword instead of my smite sword. I'm going to have to rename these swords at some point, because that threw me. That threw me! Not taking them out quick, when it was just the regular bogged, that threw me for a loop. So, I'm definitely going to have to, at some point, rename that weapon. I gotta rename both of these swords at some point, so that I know what they're called. And so that I can tell them apart a little better. Kinda makes me wish you could trim weapons and tools. Mojang. A bit of a request. Make it so that we can trim our tools, as well as our armor. Trimmed armor is great. Trimmed tools would be an awesome addition. Then we can really have our gear shine among our friends. And it would help make it so that we can make it so two different swords have two different trims, so that we can tell which one we want for different situations. Like, I could make one of my swords have emerald green on it, despite being a diamond sword, to show that, okay, this is the undead sword, because it's got green on it, like a zombie has green in it. Or this one has red, because this is the one that will do some serious damage. This is the sharpness one. Or maybe there's one that, you know. It'd be nice if you'll stylize our equipment a little more, is what I'm saying. But I can understand the icons of tools and the shape of tools and weapons make it a little harder to do that kind of thing. But it would be nice if we could have something like that. Anyway, I'm actually going to put my guy over at the, over in the dungeon, because I want him to be able to grind some levels and repair my pickaxe between this session and the next, as well as my axe, because my axe could really use some repairs too. Mostly, though, I need my pickaxe to be repaired. And if I get enough levels, I can do a bunch of enchanting. So I can cycle some enchantments and get some better enchantments on some of my stuff. Hello! I heard that! Yep, that's what I thought. One of you guys has a trident. You just angered your friend. You sad, sad little dude. Actually, wait a second. I don't want to shut off yet. Hold on. I just had a really weird thought, you guys. I just had two thoughts. Number one... Number one, is now the whole trial chamber structure set up for this? No. Okay. I was gonna say, could the zombies possibly spawn with diamond tools or weapons? It'd be kind of cool if they did spawn with diamond weapons during the ominous trial, but I guess it would be kind of ridiculous. So I doubt that's a thing. However, if it turns out that it is... But it looks like the spawners... See, here's my problem. These spawners are now just dimmed. The other ones, the ones we did the ominous trial with, they're not just dimmed, they are black. Does that mean they're not going to activate anymore?